What if I told you that a tiny 3% change, something as small as the difference between a gentle current and a slightly stronger current of water, could be the difference between living comfortably in retirement and actually struggling to make ends meet? I'm talking about inflation, and after helping hundreds of retirees navigate these financial waters for over 20 years, the reality of it is this subtle current can pull you completely off course. Today I'm going to show you exactly how even small changes in inflation can dramatically alter your retirement plans, and more importantly, what you can do about it right now. Let's get started. Number one, the invisible current. Here's what most people don't realize about inflation. It's like fly fishing in water that looks perfectly still on the surface, but once you cast into it, you realize it's slowly moving downstream. Let me paint you a picture with real numbers that will shock you. A dozen eggs that cost $1.66 in 2010 was costing $2.86 by 2022. That's more than a 70% increase in just 12 years. Ground beef went from $3.18 a pound to over $5.31 a pound. Your weekly grocery bill of $100 could go to $150 for the exact same items. Here's another way you're going to get taken downstream: Medicare cost. Medicare Part B premiums rose from $110.50 monthly in 2010 to $164.90 in 2023. Think about this: you're living on a fixed $4,000 monthly retirement income. Your grocery and medical costs alone increased by $400 per month over a decade. That's 10% of your entire income gone to inflation on just the basics. So number two, build a portfolio that plans for 3% inflation. Here's what successful retirees have learned. They don't just cast their line and hope for the best. They build portfolios that flow with inflationary currents. Some people could make a critical mistake. They could plan their investments assuming 2% inflation will continue forever, or they don't think enough about inflation. But smart retirees build their portfolios expecting at least 3% annual inflation. And here's what that can change. A portfolio built for 2% inflation could rely more on bonds and CDs. But when inflation hits 3, 4, or 5%, these fixed rate investments become anchors, dragging your purchasing power downstream. Instead, successful retirees create what's called an inflation-aware portfolio. They allocate a percentage to stocks that historically outpace inflation. Now here's a key insight. Keep 6 to 12, maybe even 18 months of expenses in very conservative investments. This gives you flexibility to ride out market volatility without selling investments during downturns. Now, what's one strategy you're using to prepare for rising healthcare or food costs in retirement? Do me a favor, drop a comment and let me know what you're doing. Now, if we haven't met, I'm Craig Thompson. I'm an owner at a fiduciary retirement planning firm called Fourth River Financial Group. If you feel this information is valuable, and if you'd like some more information or financial planning help, here are 3 options for you to consider. 1, sign up for the Streamside Financial Cast Retirement Tips newsletter. A link is in the description box below and in the comments section. Number 2, if you're close to retirement, then consider taking the retirement quiz. A link for that will be in the description box below and also in the comments section. And number 3, reach out to me directly for a complimentary retirement planning session. My contact info is here on the screen and also in the description box below and in the comments section. Number 3, the changing current of retirement expenses. Here's something most people miss when they're calculating retirement needs. Your expense stream doesn't stay the same. Now stick with me here a second. It shifts and changes like water flowing around boulders. Think about this: that $1,800 mortgage payment gone when your house is paid off. Those 2 car payments totaling $800 monthly, you might only need 1 reliable vehicle in retirement. The $500 you're spending monthly on your kids' activities in college, that expense disappears. But it might transform into something else. Here's where it gets interesting. Some retirees find themselves in a new role, helping maybe grandchildren with college costs. Others discover they're spending more on health care and home maintenance as their home ages. Some start traveling more, while others find joy in simpler, less expensive activities. You might want to fly fish abroad, or maybe not. Maybe you're happy living life closer to home. The smart approach isn't to assume all your current expenses will just inflate by 3% annually. It's to map out which expenses will disappear, which will shrink, and which new ones might emerge. Inflation doesn't hit a static target. Your retirement expenses are a moving stream, and understanding that flow gives you much more control over your financial future. So here's what you can start doing today. First, stress test your retirement plan for rising food and medical costs. Don't just plan for a 2% cost. What if inflation is steady at 3%? Second, diversify your portfolio so you can keep up with inflation. Third, plan for some unexpected expenses, like helping grandchildren with college or maybe something totally different. Remember, the best anglers aren't the ones with the most expensive gear. They're the ones who read the water and adapt their technique. Lastly, here's what I want you to remember. Inflation isn't your worst enemy if you understand it. It is just another current in the stream of retirement planning. The key is preparation, flexibility, and understanding that small changes can have a big impact, both positive and negative. Remember, retirement planning isn't just about money, it's about creating a life that flows naturally and adapts gracefully and brings you joy every single day. Thanks for watching, take care, tight lines, and I'll see you in the next video.